Hey, good morning, everybody. It's the K-Zone Morning Commute. It's 105.3 FM and the AM 1280 WPKZ. We're streaming on the web at WPKZstream.com. If you caught any of the conversation and you missed out on some of the more important bits, you want to play it back from front to finish, you can go to KZoneReplay.com in like 3 hours. And all of our conversations will be on there commercial free, Eric. Well, commercial free. That's the big pitch there. I am Noah Hatton. I'm here with Megan MacBride. She is just a very important person at the Better Business Bureau of Central New England. Megan will save you. In the middle of the night, you call Megan at like 2 a.m, you're getting scammed. She'll come kick somebody's butt for you. It's it's like a whole. You show up with like handcuffs and a big, brown paper bag, and you just scoop somebody, throw them in jail. Done.
Done.
We
don't deal with you scammers.
Right, exactly. And we're here with some fine folks from Beaudoin Heating and Air Conditioning.
Very good. That's a tough one.
Yeah, we've got Eric, and he's brought a friend as well.
I brought Johnny with me.
Johnny,
and
all right,
he makes sure that I don't do anything wrong.
So what do you guys do at Beaudoin?
We do a lot of heating and air conditioning work. We are right now currently working on a location here in Fitchburg, 128 Pritchett Street. Little shout out to Pusatari and Wilson Law offices. They've had us in their place now for a few weeks, outfitting them with new heat pump mini splits and.
What does that mean? What does
heat pump mini split mean?
Heat pump mini split. Yeah, that sounds like a golf term for
some
reason.
It's a very efficient way to bring
it's like
heating
football.
and air conditioning.
That's like I could hear like down, dude, heat pump, heat mini split, heat pump, and then
Oklahoma.
Yeah, exactly.
So heat pumps basically just an efficient way to take care of heating and air conditioning your home. A lot of people think they might be the things that stick on your wall, but they're not. Heat pumps can be anywhere from an outdoor unit hooked up to your existing central air conditioning system to those mini splits that are put on the wall, hung in the ceiling. Just a better way to provide heating and air conditioning to your space. If it works for you, that's the big thing. We don't want to go throwing in things that don't make sense for you as a homeowner. They do have a lot of incentives. Mass Save is out there to help people finance these and afford these units. They have a lot of rebates that go along with them. You do have to be an authorized installer with Mass Save to be able to offer those to your clients. We are, fantastically.
And when did you guys get connected with the Better Business Bureau?
Wow. Better Business Bureau has been our staple for, my brother was the owner of this company. I think he started in 85 or 86, and I want to say one of the first things when he had the opportunity to get in together with the Better Business Bureau, he did. When I took over 5 years ago, that was the first thing we did. We obviously re-signed. The Better Business Bureau has been fantastic. We appreciate them quite a bit. We do get work from them also, which was something I didn't realize. I figure it's more of a communication thing. They work on getting our business out there, but I didn't realize that there was a way to actually go on their site and ask for professionals that are involved with the Better Business Bureau. And actually, we've been getting referrals from you guys.
Yeah, it's incredible. A lot of people don't realize that on our website, our public profile, that's where consumers, other businesses can come on and look for reliable, trustworthy businesses.
Exactly.
And we've been running this, not here specifically, but shout out to Hank on Radio Worcester. We've been running that radio spot weekly. And a lot of our accredited businesses who have come on have also received a lot of referrals on their site from that too.
And they're tailored too. I noticed that. I'm not receiving somebody asking me to put in a 200 amp panel. Obviously needing an electrician as compared to somebody who needs air conditioning or heating in their home.
Yeah.
So, it's been pretty beneficial. I think both ways.
Yes, and we value all of our accredited businesses, so we were very happy to have you come on here today.
I appreciate you having us.
Yeah, and you've got a lot of accredited businesses. When I was sent an email to try and get some businesses on our program here with Megan and myself, I was sent a list of 240 possible businesses just in the area that we serve here at WPKZ.
240?
So, I mean, talk about a network.
Yeah, I guess so.
Good Lord.
A cult? No, I'm kidding.
Just
kidding. Just kidding. No, but it is great. So I wanted to ask, I saw that you said you are part of this Mass Save.
Yeah, Mass Save's.
Yeah, what is that?
So a lot of people probably have heard of Mass Save. They do some advertising via radio, via TV. Mass Save is a how do I explain it? I mean, John, feel free. I mean, it's
yeah.
basically
So
a program.
Mass Saves.
It's a program run by your utility companies, EverSource, Unitil, National Grid, etc., and they're providing ways to help finance, or not finance, but giving 0% interest loans over 7 years, along with rebates of, depending upon whether you do a partial home replacement or full home replacement of heating system. A little bit of paperwork involved, obviously, but it's a great program allowing people who, let's be honest, it's not cheap to put in a boiler in your home. It's not cheap to put in mini splits or whatever it is. It's it's going to cost you some money, but these zero interest programs allow you to get your home insulated, windows. It allows you to get these heat pump systems in to make them, to make your home tight, to make your home more efficient. And I think that's the purpose of what everybody's trying to do: lower emissions. Let's help our carbon footprint, and this is a great way to do it without having to come out of pocket to do so. Some paperwork and whatnot will get you there, and we'll help you with that process, filing the applications. Of course, then getting the rebates at the end. There's a decent amount of paperwork involved. It's not a scary process, but it takes a little bit of time and patience, and when you're done, before you know it, you have a very efficient home. At least I know I get a report every month from, I'm in National Grid because I'm in Leominster, and I used to be good at the amount of electricity that I consumed, and now I'm great because I have a high efficient system in, so that kind of was happy. I was thrilled about that, even having
like
4
a credit
kids.
Score, or is that?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It was like, it's not, but I kind of felt like it was, and then, like I say, with 4 kids that never turn off the lights, it's
also guilty.
Yeah, thank goodness we have this. Like I said. So.
Well, I mean, that's so important too, because I feel like, being a New Englander, it gets very cold in the winter,
yes.
and you don't want your family members, you don't want yourself to go without heat all winter. And we've talked about it so many times, the amount of scams that happen, and like how important it is to have businesses like you that are trustworthy, that are part of programs like this.
I'm so happy you brought that up. One of the things that's very frustrating. I've been blessed to be taught by a lot of professionals in the industry. A lot of those professionals now are actually retired or retiring. It's tough to have somebody who doesn't have a license, or I'm not saying that a handy homeowner can't do some installations, but there's rules, there's regulations, there's law that requires us to pull proper permits to make sure that things are done properly. We do continuing education every year. We do a lot of it. It's very expensive as a business owner to have you guys not out in the field, but at a class or studying online. John, to be a part of Mass Save, you're working, I think, 40 hours a year at least just to be able to be qualified for that. But it's important to make sure that you have licensed professionals doing your work. I hate the horror stories. It gives licensed professionals a bad name. Not saying that all the work isn't done, well, but it's just, it takes a professional. It takes somebody like John. Yeah.
So I'd just like to point out that one of the biggest advantages of a mini split system with the cassettes on the wall is that you have the ability to control the heat in each room. If you have for example, if you have a house with 10 rooms, with a mini split system, you don't have to heat the whole home. You can shut off the heat to several rooms and control that. You can have 65 degrees in one room or 70 degrees in another room. So that gives you a big opportunity. The other thing is, as far as the heat pump installer, I myself am the certified heat pump installer for Mass Saves for my company. That is not an easy task to become. Through videos and tests and everything else, and then finally you're accredited. So the thing about Mass Save is it doesn't allow anybody other than the heat pump, certified heat pump installer, to install these systems and to take advantage of the heat pump loan. So it is a great thing to be part of that.
Be involved in. Yeah.
We're gonna take a quick break. We do have to take a break. We got to pay bills here, but we also have to check. And we're back on the K-Zone Morning Commute. It's 105.3 FM and AM 1280 WPKZ. My name is Noah Hatton, and I'm joined this morning by the fine folks from the Better Business Bureau of Central New England. Megan MacBride and her intern are here. When they came in, he was strapped to her back like a backpack, and he's forced to hold everything, all of her possessions and whatnot. I kind of feel bad for the guy, but it's all right.
Our interns here are held to a higher standard. He knows he's trustworthy, like the BBB.
Right, and he doesn't actually get to, like, he has a name, but he doesn't get to tell it to people until he's worked for you for like.
Do we want to tell? Are we going to say the name on the air?
I don't think we can.
No.
I think it's against Better Business Bureau policy. I think he doesn't have it.
You have to identify.
He identifies as Better Business Bureau employee number 1. That's his name.
Guys, let's be nice. Okay. Alex Popama, he's a great intern.
Yes. Hi, I am Alex Popama. Funny story is there is another intern, and his email is intern@BBB.
That's what's up.
But mine is actually my own name.
Yeah, so he's real.
So
wow.
I'm real. The other intern is not. Sorry, Jackson.
Okay. Sorry to Jackson.
So it's not intern 1 at the BBB or intern 2 at the BBB. You actually have.
Well, because I'm thinking of like thing 1 and thing 2.
Right.
You know
that's what I was
like
thinking.
Doctors.
But he's got his own name on.
Right.
So you've obviously been here slightly
longer.
No.
Wow. Very interesting.
You did something
Anyway. Let's talk about scams. Or you want to talk? No, you want to talk about a party. We're having a party. I'm so sorry. We're having a party. We're having a party.
Scams, yes. We can get into that at a later date. But what's really important is to talk about our Central Massachusetts Awards for Marketplace Excellence.
Ooh. Nice.
Yes. So we're really excited to have heating, Beaudoin and air conditioning.
So I told you it was tough. It's tough.
It is
French.
tough.
It's French.
They are super excited about coming, obviously. So it's starting at 5 to 9 at Wachusett Mountain. We already have selected our winners. So that will be announced very shortly. But just to give everybody a little insight, we are celebrating a veteran-owned business this year, a large business, a mid-sized business, and a small business. So winners will be announced shortly.
You said 5 to 9, November 13th, was it?
5 to 9 p.m. November 13th.
Okay.
Yep. So from 5 to 6 will be just registration. You come in, cocktail hour, get yourself a drink, talk with some people. 6 to 7 is going to be the actual award ceremony where these winners are going to be presented their award. And also we have some keynote speakers that are coming in, Senator Cronin, which we're very excited about. And then from 7 to 9, we're going to have a sit-down dinner and more networking. And we have a band, so we're
nice.
Do you know the name of the band?
I do, but not off the top of my head. I have it written down,
so you don't
if I'm
know
being
the name
honest.
of the band.
It's written down. I'm aware of the name. Actually, Noah is our band this year, so he's just finding out now. So.
It's me and a couple of spoons.
It's not like Pearl Jam or anything, is it?
No.
They were just here recently. I don't know. I mean, that'd be nice.
It's all just really low-level jazz. Yeah.
No, you got to play yacht rock.
Bill Clinton is in my band, actually.
Bill Clinton?
Yeah.
Wait a second. Wait. This is the second time you referenced
playing the
Bill
saxophone.
Clinton today.
He's playing the saxophone.
What's going on with Bill Clinton here?
I don't know.
You want to wear the mask for Halloween?
Yes. I think he's hilarious. Yeah.
Bill Clinton. Look at you. Get the Clinton. Oh well, that's Clinton Gales, right?
Yeah.
Up there.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
So we hope to see all of our accredited businesses there. Tickets start at $60 or $600 for a table. Again, November 13th at Wachusett Mountain, local area. Come celebrate with us because the BBB.
It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a real good time.
Yeah, we love our accredited businesses, and I think we say it all the time. We want businesses, like you guys, to do good business with other businesses.
The networking,
as well.
Right. The fact that we're going to be able to meet a lot of businesses within our area,
exactly.
Just slightly outside of our area, but all right here in the Worcester area, Fitchburg area. It's exciting. It's exciting.
Yeah, and honestly, so my intern, he's so good. He actually printed me a map of your guys' service region.
Oh boy.
What?
Oh boy.
I know.
Here
So I
This
think
guy's on top of it.
Here we go. Within
He is.
25.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, we're.
so. It's perfect for you guys, right? So you come
Exactly.
out to Wachusett, and you're gonna meet maybe people. I'm not super familiar with Massachusetts, as I'm from New Hampshire originally, but before Springfield.
The truth
comes out.
Well, because
well, no, you're right though. Like
I'm
West
saying.
Boylston,
Yeah, I
we're
was
looking to
just-
move out into Hudson and those areas there. It'll be nice to be able to network with those people. And
Yeah, so I think it'll be great for you guys.
safe to say, just Worcester. Yeah.
Yeah, Worcester. Yeah, North Worcester, Fitchburg,
South Worcester, North Worcester, East
Oh, yeah,
Worcester,
yeah, yeah.
South Worcester.
West Worcester. The Twin Cities. If when in doubt, just say Twin Cities.
Yeah.
Right? And
yeah,
Gardner.
yeah,
Gotta
yeah,
get,
yeah.
include Gardner in there
Or just
too.
mumble something under your breath and
Yeah.
pretend you've said it right.
Exactly. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. See, I'm from Vermont. I'm from Vermont originally, and then I went to high school in New Hampshire, Londonderry, New Hampshire, and then I moved here. I came here just because of this job.
Okay.
And so
how long have you
all
been
these,
here?
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, and so all these names of these towns and stuff, I'm just like, you guys, somebody pick up a dictionary for God's sake. I mean, come on.
Scituate. Lemon.
We have
lemon.
we have Gloucester, Worcester,
Yeah, exactly.
Leominster.
Yeah, that's right.
Like New Hampshire's, it's like Jaffrey. I mean, that's not.
Yeah.
That's not hard.
Yeah,
Nashua.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess you could mess that up, but
I'm from Dover.
Dover.
Dover. Oh, that's a nice spot.
Now,
Yep, Dover, Portsmouth.
how long
area.
have you lived in Massachusetts?
3 years.
3 years.
Oh, my
Okay,
God.
Okay. I can understand the R then, the Dover instead of Dover.
Yeah. All right, it's 8:32. We have to do a news read here. We got to take a break, go to news. Then we're going to have... Good morning. It's the K-Zone Morning Commute. It's 105.3 FM and AM 1280 WPKZ. You hear that? That's
I hear
Louis
it.
Prima.
I hear it.
Can you imagine
I
trying to
appreciate
steal another man's meatballs? Who does that? Who the hell does that? That's a crime. That's a crime under the law. All right, I'm Noah Hatton. I'm here this morning with Megan MacBride. She is the cream of the crop at the Better Business Bureau of Central New England. I can never remember what your title is. Communications, Master of Communications, the Director
of Marketing and Communications
Communications,
/
yes.
Brand Champion.
How do you not have that- how do you not have that memorized by now?
I know.
because I have a lot of things that fly through my head.
What are the letters on that? So we could just like DO, Director
It won't
of,
work.
DO.
It won't work. Thank you, Eric.
DOCM. DOCM.
There you go.
.com.
She's the DOCM. See, there you go. That makes it easy. She's the DOCM.
Yeah.
.com.
Soon to be CEO, COO, all the O's.
Oh my God.
All right. Anyway, Megan, people are trying to get you.
Yes.
People are trying to get you out there. There's some folks out there that want to get you.
Oh,
So
gosh.
there's scams. There are scams on the horizon, and we need to know about them. We need to secure ourselves and get ourselves prepared and sturdy enough to
Please
fight
teach my parents.
Teach
teach my
seriously,
parents.
fight
Well,
the scams.
I do have one today that I thought was interesting, partly because I do this
Okay.
a lot,
Yeah.
and is protecting yourself and your kids from overspending on mobile game in-app purchases.
Are you kidding me? You spend on
I do.
You do?
But like there are so many scams out there where like I feel like people are, sending money to
Right,
these games
right.
and it's just like a ploy to just give more money. When
Right,
it's like,
right.
let's be smart. There's a lot of free things out there, but
Yeah.
you just got to do the research. So as we know, there's Android and there's Apple. So
Right.
billions of people own these phones.
Right.
So it's fun and it's low cost, but BBB is here to offer tips on how not to overspend.
Mm-hmm.
So know that some of these free apps may offer these in-app purchases.
That's right.
And they may be a little scammy. You never know. So
You never know.
So it's really important that when you are actually like downloading any apps, or if you my colleagues today that are with me, if you have kids who are downloading. Yeah, downloading
4 of
apps. So imagine all 4 of your kids.
I mean, congratulations,
Thank
but
you,
also,
thank
whoa.
Downloading apps and spending all your money on these apps. So how do we monitor things like this in this digital age?
I would attend don't give them the credit card.
But it's all connected now.
How old-
I know.
how
It's
old-
all linked together.
How old are the children, if you
Oh
don't mind my
boy!
asking?
All right, so I'm going to date myself a little bit here. My oldest actually works for me. He's 27.
Okay, that's cool. That must be pretty cool.
It is. It is
Same
pretty.
age
And
as me.
27.
It is pretty neat.
And 27, that's pretty mature.
I
So
I feel for him because he probably gets it more than anybody else in the company.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's got to live up to my standard,
right,
which I mean, all the guys try to, but because he's my son, like he should already know that. But you have to kind of regress and realize that he's doing
Still your
He's
employee.
doing really well, really well. I have a son, 19-year-old Dominic. Actually, he sat here not too long ago. He was one of the football players for St. Bernard's that went to
cool.
the state championship a few years back.
That's exciting.
That is exciting. He's 19. My daughter, Gabriella, she is 14 from last month. In school right now. I had to drop her off and fly over here, make sure I wasn't late. And then there's my Antonio, my little 7-year-old. He just turned 7 this past weekend.
So Antonio, no phone. Hopefully.
No phone. No phone for Antonio.
And the daughter, phone or no phone?
My daughter gets a phone
as
long as her chores, the dishes, the
there
trash are taken care of.
There
her room's clean.
You go.
She takes care of her responsibilities. Speaking of which, if you're listening, Gabrielle, I know you're in school. We have a plethora of dishes that need to be done. So when you get home, there will be no phone, but we'll discuss that.
Antonio has the tablet.
Yes, he's got a tablet.
Man.
Yes, no phone for Antonio. He does have a tablet.
Does that tablet have your credit card on it?
No comment.
So
Did I just wheel myself into that? I did. I put myself in that corner.
So as we've stated, there are dangers of allowing your little ones to have free reign over this incredible technology, as they may press one button and drain your entire account.
Exactly. Yeah,
So-
and no hate, no
No
shame
hate.
to them.
It's true. When we originally purchase, and like you said, they're all tied in together. So you put one on one, all you have to do is put your fingerprint or type in a code.
Right.
We didn't realize that. So initially we had put it in, and so my son did purchase like $20-something, and it took away, and he didn't know he was doing it.
Well,
he
yeah.
an ad pops up.
Right.
He's like, oh, this is cool. He presses a button. Then he hits another button. Before you know it, we just paid whatever for some sort of kit or whatever it was for the game.
Right, right.
He doesn't know what he's doing, but that made me realize, okay, I need to get on this device, and they do have safeties that you can put in. So we did implement a code that you had to put in, which I don't remember the code to, so I think
Perfect.
I think I'm safe.
That's perfect.
Good.
Yeah.
Definitely, you should say that code on the air. I think that would be
Yeah.
super safe.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. I think it is.
No,
Okay.
that's your password.
That's my password.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
well, for the computers, yeah.
ABC.
1, 2, 3, 4. ABC.
So yeah, but that's kind of like what BBB, what we're talking about exactly is adding codes and ensuring that, when situations happen, because it happens to adults too. The amount of times that I've been, on, even just a social media app and an ad pops up and I immediately think I need this thing. But then I realize after 17 buttons I pressed, I ended up spending $100+ on something that I didn't even need.
So I'm confused because that's a personal choice. That's not necessarily a scam.
No, it's not. I'm just saying that I guess it's not necessarily scams that I brought today. What I brought was more just like tips, but there can be these social media
Cautionary tales.
And also app scams, which I can bring for my next radio spot.
Okay.
On the actual scams. But part of the reason I wanted to bring this one up is there's also the data privacy that comes with, these in-app games. And that's where scams really can happen.
Data privacy on your Gmail.
Yeah.
I mean, why do you think Gmail is free? Because
they
you
want your
think
data.
they're not getting paid?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You think Google just loves you?
Yeah, right.
So, and I'm sure as a business owner too, you guys have files and invoices and customer information that
We actually have a company, ClearTech, in Leominster, who we contract to take care of all that, all of our clients' personal information, make sure it's safe, make sure it's secure. They're constantly updating and doing things like that to make sure that our information's safe.
So, Eric, if people need your services, where should they go? Who should they call?
We can be reached at 978-345-4270. Of course, we have Beaudoin Heating and Air Conditioning is the name of our company. Beaudoin HVAC, HVAC.com is our website.
Right, yeah. I'm on it right now.
Excellent.
Very masterfully designed, by the way.
That's from Creative Design, actually.
Nice.
I'm just going to name drop companies, local companies all over. Creative Design.
That's
They're
up.
fantastic. They take care of our website development. They have our SEOs going out.
we should
Better
accreditate
Business Bureau.
them.
You can
Good.
go to the Better Business Bureau, obviously, and look up accredited heating and air conditioning companies. We'll be
Glorious.
on there. You can find our information there also. So
And
We're
Megan,
also on Facebook, and me and Eric monitor our site on Facebook, and a lot of times Leominster United and other local
we'll reach out to them
sites
as soon as we see them.
ask for help, and we always respond and try to give them recommendations.
Wherever we can.
and Megan MacBride of the Better Business Bureau, if people feel under threat of scam or just need to know a little more information. Maybe they want to get their business accredited. Maybe they have a question about a very suspicious email. Who do they call? How do they reach out to you guys?
Yeah, so you can either come to us in person at 400 Grove Street in Worcester. We always have people in the office every day. Our main line is 508-755-3340. Or bbb.org. There's a lot of resources, kind of like what we were just talking about, the tips on how to keep your data safe with apps. We offer more articles like that on bbb.org.
All right, we got to get out of here. We got to go to our last traffic and weather update of the morning. And then after that, we're going to have the Bull and Bear Report from Christina Lashua.